Here we go then, round 17. Red Bull taking a big bite out of the apple last week as Japan now quickly comes around. We need to put Singapore behind us. We need to now focus and see if we can get a victory, because we don't want it coming down to the last race's championship deciders. We are ahead nicely at the moment, but obviously we don't want to carry on the trend that is Red Bull taking a victory. Just to bring you up to speed, we are doing no research for next season. I have got chassis, front wing suspensions all on their way, and we are targeting what is going to be, I believe it is around Lusail time. Lusail, Austin, I think it's Austin, where we are going to bring these parts to. So we are holding till then. If Red Bull take a few points out, then fair play, but we will look to go ahead and score, at least finish that season strongly. But what is the weather going to be like at, I mean, it's moderate rain for qualifying, that could make it interesting. Dry in practice and the race on Sunday. But let's get to qualifying. Q1, can we get back to the front? Welcome to qualifying. And no, I haven't turned the brightness down. Look at this. This is awful out there at the moment. And it is going to be dry towards the end of this qualifying session. So we kind of got to let it go, and then we'll be back out when it's dry. So let's get a lap time on the board. You won't be surprised to see it's absolutely stone dry now. But we're going to get our first lap times on and see if it's going to be enough, because we're going to leave it late if not. Green and purple. Greens now, but I think there's a Red Bull out there. Was Porsche goes P1 and Stroll. Wow, Stroll 1 seconds off. That's not good. That is not good at all. I think Stroll's out. I think Stroll is out.
Currently P2.
Stroll is out.
Yeah, we're happy with that.
He's got blocked. He got blocked, and he's going to be out. Lance Stroll. Wow, out of Q1. Or is he? No, he survives! How did we survive? How have we just survived? He was 1.8 seconds off. None of these improved. Oh my god, I thought that was it. I thought we were in for an awful race tomorrow. Oh my god, we just get there. And look at this weather again. Track details. It's going to be dry at the end again. There's absolutely no point in going out now. Soft tyres it is again. And I tell you what, Lance Stroll has got to do the business this time. So we've just sent both cars. It's going to go dry and we're going to get our time in. Porsche stuck right behind Yuki Tsunoda though, so hopefully he gets a nice little tow rather than getting stuck. Looks like he's got a nice tow, but let's see. Stroll 27.2. Porsche this time comes along. Goes second, that's good. 4 tenths off, bound. But that might be good enough. That's the only lap time we've got in. And it is going to be good enough. We are through. And look at that. Massive gap from Stroll. That was he obviously chose violence in this qualifying session after that Q1 scare. He is through though. And no surprises to the ones that are out either. Norris taking a penalty. What have we got in Q3? Wet tyres. Wet tyres. Is it going to stay wet though? Look at the weather. Madness. Again. It's going to be dry at the end. There's no point going out. No point setting a lap time. Wait for the weather to go and we'll be back. So it's time to send them. Probably our only lap time. Now, I know you'll see that it is showing damp, but that track is coming down dry very quickly here. Race has changed to dry now, the track conditions. And race control announcing that. Now we're going to get going as this track is dry. Maybe we haven't gave it the best chance of best conditions. But where is Leclerc out on the track? They are ahead of us, I believe. Where is Verstappen? He's already starting his lap. So we're going to find out. Norris is out there. He's not out there. Well, interesting if Norris, he got a penalty as well. Awful, awful graphics here based on the heat. Now, the sun coming out. But it's time to go on board. Lance Stroll needing to take pole position. Verstappen only third at the moment. Let's watch the intervals as he's gone purple though, Verstappen. As we cross the line. It's go time. Ocon's gone purple in the middle sector. Verstappen double purple now because of the rain, obviously, in first laps. We need good times though. Ocon goes provisional pole. That is soon changed by Max Verstappen, who's gone purple, but Stroll hits back with a purple. Porsche green. Let's see the differences. 30.8, 30.8. Both well in here. Stroll continuing down then. Can he go purple through the middle sector? Looks pretty tidy so far. Russell goes second. Can we go? It's only green. 37.1, 37.1. Very, very, very close together. Here we go then. Is it going to be pole for Stroll? Yes, it is. Porsche coming along. Oh, can't get ahead of Verstappen. P1, P3. Think that is going to be. It is going to be it. Leclerc, only 8th. Leclerc, only 8th. Get in. That's what we needed. Porsche and Stroll taking P1 and P3. Norris takes a penalty. He drops back. Leclerc, only 8th. That's big. Got to win this race. Got to win this race. Now, remember, I think a two-stop is a lot quicker around here. I'm sure we were a lot better last time on the two-stop at this track. So I'm going to go softs. Now, Porsche, I'm going to do the opposite. I want to just cruise on a medium. I want to go softs. I want to split the strategy just in case here. Let's bring that back. I know it says a second slower. Well, it's not really, but let's go without that. I reckon we go mediums. Just so maybe Porsche holds up the Red Bulls if he gets a good start. Let's see what that does. I think that looks good. P1, P3, we need a victory to stop this Red Bull coming at us. Come on then. We need it. We need it. Good start. Come on. Come on. And we are away. Stroll getting an okay start by the look of it. There they are. We're coming down to the first corner. There's a Red Bull on the inside. Max Verstappen. We do keep him at bay. Porsche can't get into P3. Tyres, hard tyres. Now, I remember this from last season. A lot of people go one stop and we will come back through the field and hopefully take victory. We're going to have to try and time this exactly like we did last season. But it's a great start against Max Verstappen, who is on the hards. 1.2 already on the soft tyres. Porsche, even on the mediums, all over the back of this Red Bull. He's going to get a great exit as well. Can he make a move as we go on board? Not quite. Currently P1, P3. Stroll already 1.8 seconds clear. Make that 2 seconds. Fastest lap, of course. 2 seconds clear. And Porsche closing all the time against the hard tyre. So Porsche's going to find it difficult to get back through. We've got, luckily, a lot of soft tyres down the bottom end of the field, so actually the other half of the field, so that when we pit with Stroll, we should get out ahead of them. Can Porsche get through? Not at the moment. We're going to top up. He gets a great exit, though. What we're going to do is just wait for DRS and have the ability to get past. We keep pushing Stroll, who's already 3.6 seconds clear of Max Verstappen. That is some incredible pace compared to the fact of let's go down the straight. No DRS, medium tyres though are a go. Here goes the power unit ERS system. Can we get a move? No, we can't. We top up again. We're still using fuel. 4.2 seconds out front. Still just a tenth behind Verstappen. We need to clear this really because we are going to be a lot quicker than Max. Let's cut the fuel. Cut the fuel. And it's time to top up. So we've made 5 seconds on Max Verstappen. Great work. Now we're going to go standard, but we should get enough. Here we go. DRS, come on. Next time round on the straight. We can't get through there though. Now we'll deploy off the corner. DRS will open. We're out of ERS, but it should be good enough. It is good enough. We are into P1 and P2. It took 3-4 laps longer than I would have liked, but we are now through. Porsche into P2. and he's going to get Verstappen all over the back of him now, probably for some time. Stroll leads around that 4.8 seconds still. Verstappen a couple of attempts behind. So as you can see, lap number 13, not a lot has changed. Porsche got ahead of Verstappen and slowly increased that gap. After multiple laps of DRS, to in and fro in, he managed to break it just about. So 1.2 seconds Porsche to Verstappen. The good news is Leclerc is still only P6, but he is on the hard tyres. So really, we are hoping that we can gain some points after a difficult Singapore. Stroll absolutely clear at the moment, 9.5 seconds, looking good. We've just got to keep going. So this lap is going to see Lance Stroll come into the pits from the front. He's got a 10-second gap at the moment. Verstappen now just starting to gain on our Porsche. Them hard tyres maybe just starting to come into play, whereas Porsche still on 50% though, but might we see. But we're going to come in the pits, 11 seconds. We're going to come back out probably around P6, P7 with Stroll. Porsche trying to hold up Verstappen. Probably going to get done by the DRS as we come down the straight, and he does. Stroll with a not too bad pit time of 3.2, and we just come out then behind the McLaren of Ocon and the Ferrari of Russell. We're going to conserve down straight away though, because we just want to bring these in nicely. We've got Porsche just sitting behind Max Verstappen at the moment. Really good tyres at present. Good ERS system available too. So we're looking pretty strong. But remember, Stroll has got to get back through these. He's 2 seconds behind at the moment. Porsche now right on the back. What we'll do is we'll try and get him through, because if he can get through, he can hold up Max Verstappen. As we go on board, we deploy the ERS, and we do make it past. We're going to top up again straight away. As we can see, we have got through. So just going to cruise this. At the end, we're going to be quick as we can. Stroll just edging away now at that gap, 1.6. That's starting to fall. We've got the tyres just about at peak that we want it to be at. And Verstappen is coming at us but can't get away. This is great holding up play by Porsche, doing the teamwork here. He's on a one-stop, remember. Stroll is catching, but so is Max Verstappen. Here he comes. Let's go on board with Max Verstappen, trying to get past us. Williams, nice little roadblock at the minute. I imagine, though, down the straight, he'll get past, and then we'll try again the following lap. Here he goes. DRS opens, he catches. Will it be enough as he goes to the outside? It may not be. Yellow flag out, but Verstappen is just going to creep ahead. Ricciardo ran wide. Here is Stroll. Let's deploy. We could do with getting past this McLaren. These are on hard tyres. These are going to be slow. Great traction out the corner as we go into the hairpin. Good move up the inside. We are past Ocon nicely. P6. Now we're on the hunt for the Ferrari. Let's just quickly take a look at that dive up the inside. It was a fantastic move. There you go. Look at that. Lovely move. Gap opened up, and the gap will hopefully open up on the Ferrari. As we exit the corner, we deploy down the straight. Can't get through. Let's hold ourselves for the straight though. Porsche, 1.2 seconds now out of DRS. Here we go. Can we get through? Yes, we can. Stroll just using the ERS to come past. Nice and easy. Let's try and deploy. Can we attack actually with Porsche? Yes, let's absolutely attack. We are well on our way here. Well, we'll probably run softs again. Might not be though. I think one stop is a lot better, but it's fine. We're going to just absolutely hammer this now. And look how quick we are catching up. We're going to come out onto softs. Should be pretty quick. I feel like, actually, cancel that. I feel like we're going to get past Verstappen here. And I think we are. Come on. Don't tell me. Oh, you have not just done this. No way. I thought I was going to get through and then maybe able to put a good lap in. Sadly, not. Soft tyres it will be. Could probably go hards. I probably should go hards here. But I feel like I want to be quick. Let's see what happens. Let's risk it. We shouldn't risk it at all. We're trying to push. He's not making a move. Here is Stroll, who's in P5. Only around 7 seconds off the lead at the moment. As we come out of the corner. Verstappen's going to go long, remember. We're going on the outside. We're going to get past. It's a bit too late, but we're past. And now we're going to try and do the same with Stroll. Remember, not using any tyres here at all. Just going for the softs at the end. Good exit needed. It is a good exit. He's already passed the Alpine. Pourchaire's in. Good stop needed. Oh, for God's sake. 5.3. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Luckily, we're going to get into some nice clean air. We always have a pit stop issue when we do not need it. So frustrating. And we can go aggressive on these tyres. Stroll now behind Charles Leclerc. Absolutely flying is Stroll. See if we can get him off the corner. We've got a lot better tyres here. We can't. Well, we maybe could. Let's top up. Pourchaire, 24.9 seconds off the lead. That's his problem. As we come out then, and we're going to get past. We're into P2. 6 seconds off the lead. And Verstappen will go to mediums. We will go to softs. Just got to top up now. Pourchaire, 24.4. Could go aggressive. Going to bring that down. Let's try and put in a little few laps. Try so we can get ahead in the pit stops if Verstappen does pit. We've got to close these gaps up. All these are hard tyres. Got to really start bringing that down. 4.6 for Stroll. That's looking fine. The problem we've got at the moment is we're stuck behind a group of cars with Pourchaire. We can't get past, and it's a train of hard tyres. That is our problem. We're going to deploy and see if we can get them. Here is Stroll, by the way, on the inside of Max Verstappen, and he is through. Max Verstappen overtaken. Pourchaire moves past Ocon, Gasly, Giovinazzi, who are in the pits, and now we are behind the Ferrari. Come on, we've got to go aggressive here. Got to get this move done. We're going to go aggressive on the tyres. Full attack mode. Up the inside. Come on. Oh, you've got to take the inside line there, Pourchaire. Now, luckily, we are net ahead of Verstappen because Verstappen's still got a pit and so has Stroll. As we come out of this corner. We are losing so much time here. So much time. Come on. And no ERS. Oh, this is hurting. Get past. Come on. Now we're through. 1:32.9 this time for Pourchaire. Now he can close the gap. Got to keep pushing this. He's used a lot of soft tyres, by the way, Pourchaire. Can't not really do anything about it, though. He's had to close his gap. He's going to be quick, but remember, he's still massively off the lead. 25.1 seconds. Maybe we should have gone for the hards. Maybe we should have just committed. Luckily, Verstappen carries on. Leclerc carries on. That's going to give us a pace advantage, but we might have just given this away. Softs, mediums out there. We're going to be a lot quicker. Definitely going to be a lot quicker. Look at that. 2.4 seconds quicker. 2 seconds quicker a lap at the moment, Pourchaire. Let's push the fuel. Now, Verstappen has just pitted. Verstappen has pitted onto soft tyres. So we are ahead, but not by a lot. Now, I'm going to have to cut this off at some point. Pourchaire's used all his fuel, and he gained very nicely. He's only 9.3 behind Leclerc now, which is not great. Not great at all here. He's going to go Leclerc to softs as well. I feel like we really messed with Theo's strategy here. We probably should have gone for a one-stop. We don't think we're really gaining that much now. Leclerc pits. There he is. So he was going to come out onto softs. Still a long way to go for the soft tyres, bearing in mind. Still a long way to go. Pourchaire actually does a 31.9. Sonoda with a 31.2. So not bad lap times. 25 seconds behind Pourchaire though. Verstappen only 3.7. But he's pushing hard. 94%. I don't know if he'll get to the end nicely on these tyres. We're going to get to around lap 37, I feel. because on Stroll we did around 17 laps, and then we are really struggling. Porsche, probably a couple more laps. And sadly, Max Verstappen has just got us. Max Verstappen has just got us. Luckily, we're 25 seconds ahead still. I'm going to push and attack the mediums. We are going to bring Porsche into the pits this lap. Have I put it? I can't even know if I've put pit in. I have put pit in. I think we might have ruined this strategy. I think we might have just ruined it. We've got Verstappen pushing hard, going for them fast laps. We're going to keep going with Verstappen behind us. We're going to pit Porsche. He's going to drop down, but maybe he'll just be a little bit quicker. Verstappen's already down to 82% on his softs, though. That's going to be the bonus for us. 30.7. That is unbelievable. That's just got even quicker, I think. A 29.6. Jesus. Porsche has had a bad stop in this race as well, remember. He's coming out. P10. Jesus. No, P11. P12. Oh, this is not good. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. We might have just stuffed Theo Porsche of a great chance. We were P2 comfortably. I remember a 2-stop being good last season. Maybe not so much at the moment. We're going to deploy. Still got Stroll out front, keeping the gap as it is. Let's see if we can go on the soft tyres. Can we get past? Yes, we can. Come on, P11 already. I'm going to keep pushing. DRS for the rival Giovinazzi, but we're going to get great speed off that corner, and we are now going to try and set our sights on Pierre Gasly. So Stroll will come in this lap. 15 laps to go. 25.2 seconds is the gap. He's absolutely done these medium tyres perfectly. He's got loads of fuel. It'll be the fastest lap attempt that we have back against him. We can see Porsche just managing these tyres, but getting closer to Gasly as Stroll now pits. We'll focus on this battle for now, though. We'll watch the time in the pit down the left-hand side. Good traction is required off this corner. 3.4 pit stop, not too bad, and we're going to get good good corner release again. P9. We're well off the pace, though. Don't get me wrong. Look, Tsunoda's 27 seconds. How are we that far behind? Right, it's sorted itself out now. Don't worry. We're going to get ahead of the mediums without pushing as well, as Stroll is back out. Fastest lap attempt coming up for Lance Stroll. Porsche is flying. Don't know if he can gain this time back or not, but we're certainly going to try. Verstappen is only 1.6 seconds behind Stroll. Bearing in mind he's just come out. There is Norris. So now we're going to give it a push. Fastest lap attempt coming up for Stroll. Porsche trying to get within 1.0 seconds of the car ahead. We top up in a moment. If we don't get DRS, we are not going to get DRS, I don't think, so we'll top up. We are closing though. Stroll should go purple, does, and already that gap is absolutely going mad. 1.1 seconds, Porsche to Norris. I can push with these tyres. Let's attack. Stroll, middle sector, purple again. Absolutely, that gap is flying now. We can still gain some time. We can still catch some of these cars up and rescue it. We're going to be within DRS as Stroll goes and puts in the fastest lap of the race. Let's conserve back down. We are all good on that front. Let's deploy with Porsche. Vital parts of the race now. Here he comes. Move to the left-hand side. Is he going to get past? It looks like he is. Better traction, better tyres. Sees him through. Now we're going to keep that pace up here. Got to creep ahead. We've got to catch Russell in 5th at least. Porsche is catching. There he is. We've messed this up. We have thoroughly messed this up. I really do mean it. But tyres, 49% Verstappen. There's a crash. No safety car though.
And yes, we have. We've had a crash.
Esteban Ocon, both McLaren drivers. Turn 1. Oh, just coming together. Just coming together. So Porsche, can he get through? This would be a big move if you can get him here. He can't. We'll top up. Although we'll actually get him up to P5. Now we've got considerably better tyres than the cars ahead of us. Look at these. 48% for Verstappen with about 6-7 laps to go. We are catching already Yuki Tsunoda. Deploy out the corner. Let's get him. Let's get to P4. Oh no, you're not even going to do it, are you? Oh, why? Why not go past him? Come on. Get through. I know we're not pushing. Another yellow flag. Deploy. Inside line. Off the corner. Good exit. Inside. Leclerc's locked up. Leclerc lock up on turn 11. That's going to hurt his tyres. We could catch these. Oh, he's going to lose a lot of time by doing that. And a lot of tyres. 41%. As we go with Porsche again. Just can't got the ERS to get with him here. We haven't really got the tyres. I mean, it's mad that they have got tyres. We don't have ERS to push. We are catching. Tsunoda's only 3.8 ahead of Yuki now. We need some ERS system to be able to attack this car. 7 laps, but I tell you what, it's a lot better than what they've got. These are going to start struggling. It is a lot of time. Look, Verstappen did a 31.3, but Leclerc lost about 3 seconds. That gap, 4.3 seconds. We just can't get past at the moment. Let's attack out this corner. Let's give it the deploy as well. We haven't got any energy. But coming out of the corner, can we now make a move? Yes, we can. Finally get through. Into P4, back into P4 that is. Now we can just push a little bit. We are considerably better than Leclerc, look, 36%, 39% for Verstappen. Let's just push. Why not? What do we got to risk here? We are currently deploying everything we've got to try and close this gap, get us into an area that we can attack. Already now 3.7 seconds. At least if we can get P3, it'll be some consolation as we come out the final corner. We'll harvest down the straight. 3 seconds is the gap as we top up. And the gap is tumbling, ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps to go. That gap is tumbling. You can see just ahead of us is Charles Leclerc. We've used a lot of tyres. Look at that, 27%. Still better than Verstappen. Lapping 2 seconds a lap quicker than Verstappen. We'll cut down. We should be easy picking. We're not going to get Verstappen here. And we will deploy out the corner. Should be back into P3 in this race at least. We've used all the energy up, but we're in. We're through. P3. We're not going to catch Verstappen. Porsche, nice and easy through. Still got 3% better tyres than Verstappen. But Leclerc is struggling now. Tsunoda's not going to catch him. He's actually sticking with us. But we should be able to pull that gap nice and easy. Still 5 tenths. How are you actually still going? Let's harvest. 7 tenths now. He's going to get a bite of DRS, is Leclerc. Will deploy. Should be a say. It's out of a second now. He will get DRS, I think. But he's going to keep it nicely. Porsche 12.8 off Verstappen. Yuki Tsunoda's just been overtaken by Norris. But tyres, 19% now. We've seen cars have punctures before. This would be a perfect timing for a Red Bull to get one. But I don't think he is. Down at 19%. Of course he doesn't. But Stroll is going to take a victory. Return to the top step. That is what we needed. Leclerc's still got tyres. 18% he's on. So he's going to survive.
Today for Lance Stroll.
Stroll takes it. Leclerc's going to come home. We do get a podium again for Porsche. We won't get the actual podium celebration because Theo is on the podium. But that'll do. P1, P3. Porsche doesn't get points over Verstappen. We kind of cost him really with that strategy.
Isn't that a really good result for Lance?
But in the end, we'll take it and we move on. P1, P3. Williams earning constructors 11 points again. That's what we needed. That's what we got. Bad stop for Porsche didn't help as well, coming out in traffic too. But we move on to the next race. It's a circuit I think that we haven't done too well at in past. It's Qatar. We always find it difficult round here, but could round 18 be our lucky time as we approach business end of the season? We are 139 points ahead of Red Bull.